Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is the 18th tutorial in this course, and in this tutorial we are going to talk about the remaining logical operators that we checked out in the PowerPoint in the last tutorial, but we didn't see in action in the MySQL environment, right? So the logical operators that we're going to talk about are in, between, and all, right? So let's check out the in operator first. Let's say you want to find out details of all employees who have age equal to 28 or 30 or 36, right? And the way in is going to enable you to do this is you have to first type in the keyword select. Oops, wait a second, let me get my cursor in the editor environment. So select and then star, because we're pulling data out from all columns, and then the from keyword and the name of the table, which is employee, and then on the next line you type in the where keyword and then the column on which you want to apply the in operator. So that would be in this case age, and then you type in, and then within parentheses you type in a value list, right? So age is a field that holds numeric values, so you do not have to place the values that you are going to put in the parentheses within single quotes. So if you want to find out details with employees with age 28, put 28 there, and if you want to find out details of employees with age 30, all you have to do is put in a comma here and then the value, which is 30. And if you also want to find out details of employees with age 36, you type in 36 too, right? And at the end, after the parentheses, you put in a semicolon to terminate the statement. Press Control Enter, and there you go. You would see that in the results set we get two records. Andy with ID 1911 has age 28, and Pete with ID 1913 has age 36. So there is no employee in the table that has age 30. Right, so this is what the in operator allows you to do. You can have a list of values between parentheses, and the age the values in the age field in the table would be compared to the values that are there in the list one by one, right? So for the first record, the value in age would be compared to the values in the list 28, 30, or 36. If the value matches with any of these values, then it would appear in the results set, otherwise it would be skipped. So next we're going to check out the between operator. Now let's say in this query you do not want to find out only the employees that have age equal to these three values, but you want to find out details of all employees that have age between 28 and 36, right? So even if the age is 31, you want that employee to be in the results set. If the age is 34, you want that employee to be in the results set. So to do that, you have to use the between keyword, and I let the first part of the query be the same. I'll just make modifications in the last line number 3. So where you type in age again, and then you type in the keyword between, right? And then you type in the first value, which in this case would be 28, and then you type in the keyword and, right, and the final value, which is 36. So this is going to result into all records that have the value for the age field between 28 and 36. And when I press Control Enter, I see that this time the result set is much more elaborated. It's got a lot of records. So Howard with age 29 also appears in the result set now, because the age of Howard is 29, and that's between 28 and 36. And you also see Shane with 33, Andy with 28, and Jim with 34, Pete with 36, Kurt with 34, and I missed Roger with 32, right? So that's about the between keyword. The next keyword that we're going to talk about is a little difficult for me to explain. It's the all operator, and what it does is I'm going to explain the all operator to you with the help of an example. So let's say you want to find out details of all employees whose age is less than the age of all employees who have a salary greater than let's say 20,000, right? So the condition, just focus on the condition part. What all constraints are you imposing through the condition? So I'll repeat the condition again. You want to find out details of all employees who have age less than the age of all employees, or the ages of all employees who have salary greater than 20,000. So the query that is going to be, you have to use select and star, obviously, because you're pulling out details all from all fields, and then you're going to type in the from keyword and the name of the table, and then you type in the where keyword, and you type in the age field, right? Because the constraint starts with age. You want to impose your constraint on the age field. That's where your condition is sort of based on. So you want to find out details of employees who have age less than the age of all employees, and this condition has to be in parentheses, right? So you use select again, and some people would say this is you know, a subquery, but you know, you have to use the all operator here. So you know, it's more like a demonstration of the all operator than you know, an example of subquery. And we're going to talk about subqueries later on in the course in more detail, but for the time being, just know that you have to, you know, achieve this sort of a thing in this way. So select age from employee, right? And I'll put this in capital letters because it's an SQL keyword, and then you type in the last part of the condition where salary is greater than 20,000. Put in a semicolon at the end to terminate the statement, and there you go. You see that in the results set we get only one row, and this is for Philip with ID 1910. So the age of Philip is 20, and the age of Philip is less than the age values of all rows that are returned by this query, right? So if you would execute this query independently, let me show you guys what the result set is, right? So I'll paste it here, put a semicolon, and when I press Control Enter, you see that you get all these values, you know, 29, 25, 27, 21, 33, 34, 36, 23, 24, and 27. So, you know, Philip is the only employee, you know, who has a value for age that's less than the values that are returned by this query. And this is the second part of the condition that we spoke about, you know, when I mentioned the condition to you, right? So that's all about logical operators. In case you guys have any doubts, then you can put in your comments in the comment box below, and I'm going to try to reply to as many as I can. And please subscribe to my channel in case you haven't already, and I'm going to see you guys in the next tutorial in which we'll discuss something interesting and important again. So see you.